What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video I'm going to take you through a lower body routine that's good for anybody who's dealing with some injuries. All right, so like I said in today's video, I'm going to show you my lower body routine that I'm doing right now to help with my injuries. So hopefully this can help anybody else out there. I recently herniated one of the discs in my back, and if you've been watching all of it, I went to one of my buddies, Glen Dawson at resetufitness.com, and basically he found a couple of different things that could have led up to the disc herniation. I got an ankle impingement, my hips are messed up, got both my shoulders are impinged, and obviously the back thing. So that's due to a number of different things, and these exercises that I'm going to show you today will help to activate certain areas that will help with mobilizing your hips the proper way and activating certain muscles like your glute medius so that you can reduce knee pain or anything you got going on. Hopefully this can help. Also, if you're injured, make sure you check in with your doctor to make sure these exercises are okay. These are for me. These are what I'm doing for my injuries. I'm just hoping that some way it can maybe help you as well. So, all right, so I'm literally going off of my phone just to show you that this is exactly the routine that I've been written by Glenn. We're gonna be doing a couple of different exercises. You're going to need a resistance band. It doesn't have to be super high tension. You're gonna need some kind of pull for the pull squats. You're gonna need some 10-pound dumbbells or 120-pound dumbbell, and then that's about it. So the first exercise, we're doing a superset of banded glute bridges and banded pull squats. So we're going to be first off wrapping this band around our feet, and then from there we're going to be going with, it's only 3 reps of the banded glute bridge, but we're going to be going for a different tempo. So it's a 133 tempo, meaning when you get into the glute bridge, you're going to bridge up. You're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Make sure that your knees are out. Hold, 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 hold. And so we'll call that 30 seconds so that you're not sitting there the whole time. And then you're gonna go 3 seconds down. So 1, 2, 3, 1 second at the bottom and back up. And squeezing at the top. Hold, 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 hold. So you're gonna go 30 seconds at the top. 1, 2, 3, up. Squeeze, making sure your knees are driving outward. The whole point of this is so that you are engaging your glutes. You are thrusting up. You are also driving your knees outward, which is going to just help activate all the different muscles in your glutes, which is going to be great for anybody who has a lack of glute muscle activation, which is very common and something that happens to me as well. So this is a great exercise. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go 3 reps of that, and then you're gonna hop right up. And you're gonna do 10 banded pull squats. So you're gonna get into a regular squat position, feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly outwards, and then you're going to have this pull out in front of you, have your hands on it, and you're literally just going to squat down, driving your knees outward, so you don't want them to cave inward. Whole point of this band is to drive them outward, activate that glute med. Squat down, and then this one actually has a very different tempo. You're just gonna go 1-5-5. So you're going to basically stand at the top for 1 second. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And so you'll do that 10 times, and that's really going to get your glutes firing. You're probably going to be feeling a nice little burn in there, and then you're going to rest for a minute, and then you're going to repeat this 2 more times for 3 sets total, and we'll move into the next exercise. All right, so the third exercise we're doing are just single leg glute bridges, single leg hip thrusts. So you're going to lay back, and we're not going to be doing, so this whole routine is going to go pretty quickly. It's not supposed to be some long drawn out hour-long workout. So what we're going to do here, we're actually only going to go for 5 reps, 3 sets of 5 reps, 1, 3, 3 tempo. So what that means is you're going to have one leg out, and you're going to drive this down into the ground, and you're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you'll do that 5 times with that leg, making sure that this knee always stays outwards and you're driving your heel through the ground, not your toes, not letting your knee come inwards. And then you're gonna switch legs, point this one out, drive up, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you'll do that for 5 reps with the other leg. And then you'll rest for a minute and you'll repeat that 2 more times for 3 sets total. And we'll move into the next exercise. So this one's going to be a superset. So we're gonna do some bar step overs with Spider-Man. So starting up standing, then getting down on the ground. You're gonna need something that comes up to just below your knee. So you want it to come up just about there, like that's literally perfect. And so what you're gonna do here is you're going to, and so we're going 3 sets of 10 reps, and you're not going super slow or anything like that. It's going 1, 2, 1 tempo, so it's gonna be pretty quick. But what you're gonna do is you're going to balance over on one foot, and you want to really try to stay stable, slow, controlled the entire time. That's the whole point of this. And you also don't want to be bringing up your hips or anything. You don't want your knees to be coming out, coming in, because you're wanting to step over this, letting your knees stay, your hips stay level, and you're wanting to really just focus on a nice controlled motion where you bring your knee up, bring it over, tap your heel to the ground, and bring it back. And then you're gonna switch. Again, you're not letting your hips dip down or anything like that. So if I pick this up, you're not going like that. You're not, I don't know, getting your hip up, anything like that. You should really, and if you do that, get something lower, because you really want to try to keep everything nice and level, keep nice and strong, really focus on balance, tap your heel and back, nice and controlled. Switch. Nice and controlled. And so you're gonna do that for 10 reps. So you go 5 reps each leg. Now the second exercise, the Spider-Man, you're gonna get into a push-up position. So I'm just gonna have this mat here. You don't have to have a mat if you don't want to. But push-up position right here. And then you're actually going to be bringing your foot up to about outside of your hand. And so by doing this, you're really going to be putting a nice stretch into your hips, and then you're going to sink into it, and you're going to return your foot back down to where the original position was. Then bring your other foot up, sink into it, and really try to feel that stretch in there. Now you're not holding this stretch, I'm just showing you this for emphasis. Hold or get into it there, and back. Other foot up, back. So it should look, this should be about the real speed. Bring your foot up, sink into it, a foot up, sink into it. And again, you're also trying to keep your back straight as much as possible. You don't want to be rounding, you don't want to be arching. You want to be straight as much as possible. Feel the stretch there in your hips. Just like that. And so you'll go 3 sets of 10, just like that. So you'll go 10 reps there. Then you'll rest for a minute and you'll do 2 more sets, and then we'll move into the next exercise. All right, so the next one is going to be a back lunge. So you probably know this one. I call them reverse lunges. So what you're going to do is just stand right here, and then I'm gonna go with my left foot forward first. And because you really wanna focus on the problem areas more than anything. And so what you're gonna do with this front foot, you're going to make sure that this knee is never really coming in. You wanna make sure that knee is always driving outward, and you are keeping your feet flat on the, not flat on the ground, but you want your toes all on the ground, you want your heel on the ground, and you wanna make sure that you're working on that ankle mobility. You're stepping back, getting your toe on the ground, and you're going to lunge down. This knee is really the focus here, so you don't want this knee to come in or anything like that. I get questions all the time. People are like, why do my knees hurt when I do lunges? It's probably because when you go back or forward, you're in like this. And so you see people do lunges and they're like this, and yeah, that right there is hurting my knee. Not a good angle. So you want to go back, knee out, lunge down, and back up. Back, knee out, lunge down. Back, knee out, lunge down. Just like that. So really try to focus on like literally turning your knees outward when you start, but making sure that your feet are not coming up off the ground, anything like that. I'm gonna bring it out and up, out and up. And so you'll do 3 sets of 10, same thing, you're gonna rest for a minute. And like I said, 3 sets. So you'll do 10 reps, rest for a minute, 2 more times. All right, so the final exercise is going to be a elevated heel Zercher squat. And we're gonna be using 20-pound dumbbells here. So you can use one 20-pound dumbbell or 2 10s. And then you want to elevate your heel first off, because this is going to help with the range of motion and your ankles. So you can use little 5-pound plates. Personally, I'm just using this little yoga mat to show you that you can literally find anything that's going to be about that thick right there to get your heels up on. And so you're gonna get your heels up, and then you're still gonna get in a regular squat position. And then a Zercher squat, you're literally going to take these dumbbells, put them into your elbows just like so. And then this is going to be where you stay. So this is gonna be your positioning. It's really good to have it front loaded. That's going to help out with this. And then from here, you're going to really focus on keeping that back straight up and down. You're not sticking your butt out. Don't let it round at the bottom, because the heels will help with that, but don't let it happen even with the heels elevated. So you're going to go from here, keep your back straight. You're going to squat back, make sure the weight's on your heels. Your knees are going outward, making sure you're engaging that glute med. And then you're going to squat up. And again, make sure you're not going too low. When you go too low, you might get that little butt wink at the bottom, which you're trying to avoid. That usually means it's a lack of range and motion in your hips. So going down, feeling it, controlled, nice and controlled here. So you're gonna go 10 reps, nice controlled tempo, just like this. If you're going 1, 3, 3 here, so you're going 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then really focusing on keeping that back straight up and down. If I do go too low, watch my lower back. You'll see it at the bottom. If I go too low, my range of motion is about there. If I go any lower, you see my back round and you see that little butt wink. Probably seeing it right now. It's even worse without your heels being elevated. So this helps, but you still want to avoid that. So 10 reps, nice, slow, controlled reps, and then you're going to rest for a minute. You're gonna do this 3 times, and that's going to be the full workout. Now, this was probably boring to anybody who's not dealing with injuries, but if you've been dealing with injuries, you know how frustrating it is and how slow you really do have to take it to allow yourself to recover. I've been doing these workouts when I would love to be in the gym, benching, doing pull-ups, shoulder press, military press. I just love to be lifting right now, but I know I can't. I'm getting right first, and then I'm gonna get back in the gym, be better than ever, and get you guys some more awesome workout stuff. Now, if you're not dealing with an injury and you wanna know how to get in shape and you want advice on how to build muscle, how to burn fat, how to lose weight, I have a free body type quiz. It tells you what your body type is, tells you what you need to do diet and training wise to get in shape, depending on what you say your goal is in the quiz. Every specific goal has a different video that I talk about dieting and training for at the end of the quiz. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description below. It's the first link. Click it, take the quiz, and watch the video at the end. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribing, joining the notification squad. Let me know down below if you're part of the squad, and I'll see you in the next one.